See anything?
No.
Okay, me neither. They're hard to catch, like especially when we're doing the visual survey. So we flip natural cover objects, logs, rocks, anything bigger than like your fist. You just see them out of the corner of your eye usually.
Kenilworth Aquatic Gardens is special because it is one of the only national parks dedicated to the preservation of aquatic plants, and we have a really historic and beautiful marsh ecosystem here that we're able to protect. When the weather starts to warm up, you start to hear the spring peepers and all of the different types of frogs making some noise. I don't see them as much, but I definitely hear them.
When they first wake up from the cold winter months, frogs sing or call to attract mates. I really like hearing all the different frog calls myself. It's like each species is unique. You can go out and ID frogs just by their call. They're an indicator species, so if a park is in trouble, maybe due to pollution or changing weather patterns, and you don't hear frogs or you don't see frogs, then that could be a sign that the environment is not doing well.
Frogs are really hard to see when we have a lot of different foliage in the ponds. There could be duckweed, there could be lilies, and so they'll kind of hide underneath. You might not have even known that the frog was there, and you'd be surprised to see it because it was camouflaging like they're meant to do.
You'll hear them, and you'll go right to where you think it is, and you just won't find them. Today we're at Kenilworth Park and Aquatic Gardens conducting amphibian surveys for the Park Service. We have polarized sunglasses which help us look down into the water to see anything that's like submerged. We go to each wetland year after year and we walk around the perimeter of the wetland looking into the water for egg masses, tadpoles, adult frogs, to look at amphibian communities and how their populations were trending within each park. Let's collect all the environmental first and then we'll do the egg masses.
Okay.
Amphibians go into the water. They'll mate. They'll lay eggs, and then they go back off out of the water into the terrestrial forests. And meanwhile, the eggs will develop in the water.
And there's one right here in the leaf litter, out of the water.
Oh wow, completely out.
Yeah.
There's a bunch right in the mud.
Yeah.
We're looking at a spotted salamander egg mass. They'll lay a bunch of eggs with the hope that at least a few of them will survive. Did you see some?
I saw something moving and it looked like a top.
We can grab the dip nets and come back. The little larvae will hatch out of the egg masses. Ooh, we got more species.
Oh my God. Oh man.
They will spend the spring to summer developing, eating different food sources within the pond. When they get to a certain size and conditions are right, They'll metamorphose and emerge out of the water and become a juvenile and then an adult frog later. It's always great when we see frogs. It lets us know that they're still around. And the trends are basically they're stable or declining within the region. In the short term, they're fine, but in the long term, it's something that we need to be concerned with now for the future.
Kenilworth Aquatic Gardens and other national park sites are important for the historic value, for the ecological value, and for the value that they have just in the species that they hold and protect. Every single piece of this ecosystem, just like the frogs or any other part of the ecosystem, is really important for the whole thing to balance and to do well.